Hey everyone, it's WHM Brick Bros back with another video, and today I will be showcasing my latest mini MOC. So, as I've talked about in my last mini MOC, which I posted, should have been about a week ago, maybe a little less because of my delayed schedule. I've been having trouble posting some of these videos, but I'm going to try to do a weekly MOC. I'll post one every Wednesday. These videos will be posted every Wednesday, and it'll just be like a small MOC, kind of like this. This is kind of expanded, and we've made like a bunch of little extra things that you can kind of make it like a fun little scene, and I really like it. We got a bunch of we got 2 Hoth battle packs, and so with those, along with 2 ATSTs that we have, the other one I'm not using in this MOC, but we have it there, and so I picked the second Hoth battle pack and second Hoth ATST up for my birthday. Those were great extras to get there. I really wanted to stock up on some of these. I wasn't necessarily planning on getting a second ATST, but it's always great to have them, and the heads are so interchangeable that I mixed up the heads a little bit, so the Hoth troopers are a little bit different. So this one is like, you know, he has the black face, and I just took some from the Sniper Battle Pack, so that was cool. And then I've just like switched up the heads with that. It does not have the little strap, but you know, I was able to switch it with a different head and put the strap under one of these helmets. So basically, these mini MOCs are going to come out once every Wednesday. I've got some more coming up. I've got a nice one from the, I guess, it's the sequels coming up, Kylo Ren and one of his officers. You may be knowing where I'm taking that. I'm not going to spoil it. But that will be something you can look forward to. Every week I'll do it. I'll post it on Wednesday. I'll do my best. It may not release till Thursday because of sometimes these things take a while to upload. But I'll get those out there basically every Wednesday. They should be fun. I'll just build a little mini MOC like this. And also, I am going to be participating in a MOC contest where that Coconut Bricks is doing. He's a great YouTuber. He does a bunch of Star Wars stuff that I subscribe to. I can link his channel down below. I'm going to be making a MOC of that with him for that. If you want to enter in that MOC contest, I'll link that video. But other than that, that's kind of the future content. I'll be doing a review of another set that I got for my birthday. I'm not going to be spoiling that. That actually should have just come out about similar time to this one. But that's a lot of content that's going to come your way. I'll definitely be doing an AV decals video with some commandos. That'll be where I'm going to get those commandos. I'm going to decal some AV figures. And then also just some other stuff. More improvements. I've got a lot more improvements on this way. I just have so much content. I don't want to like put it all out all at once. But without further ado, let us get into this spread out, not all one piece MOC. Alright. So just to start off with, my brother started by building most of this to first, and then we've just kind of been adding on and adding on and adding on and adding on. And so that's been a lot of fun. It's kind of like a spread out MOC. It's not great, like the way, like this is not the best way to display it, but I think it works. So I'm just going to get some basic details down. This is the ATST, the Hoth ATST. It's not changed. It's not done anything. It's just set there along with these 2 speeders are from the Snow Trooper Battle Packs. This one is meant to look like it's turning, and I think that really creates a nice look. All I've done is put 2 studs, clear studs under here to support it. Put this one all the way down, and this one kind of straight up. Setting it down creates a look that it's like turning. This guy's kind of coming out of his saddle and shooting some of the rebels. And then you've got the main part of our MOC, which is a ton of snow troopers. You've got a little general back there. just, you know, doing something with, there's like a little satellite dish that you can turn. And then back here is the probe. So I'm going to go through each one of these individually, kind of show you the different parts. But I'm not actually going to show you how each one of these feeders is done, but I'm going to show you some different techniques, how I did it. So let's start off with the Rebels. So you've got 3 different sections here. And basically how this works is the first section here, it's just kind of like the first one I created. I don't have a lot of white pieces, so I'm just kind of doing what I can. There are definitely some not so great colored pieces around the sides, and it's just kind of like simple, not too detailed, just kind of some different snow techniques. But I do like how I positioned this Rebel, just like almost like climbing up over a hill or just rushing out, like in a last attempt to defeat the Imperials. So that's one of them. Again, you know, it's dark gray. I don't have a lot of white. This second one is, I'm actually using the E-Web from the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. This is another Rebel. This is actually the original Rebel from the ATST, because the Rebel Battle minifigure pack still has not come out in the US, which annoys me. And I really want it because it'll add a lot to the scene. I was kind of waiting on it to post this video, but sadly it still hasn't come out yet, so I thought it'd be fine to do this because I really wish we had some more Rebels, but we don't. So basically, it's just holding an E-Web blaster. You kind of have a little bit of like a clip, and these icicle I like to call them icicle because they kind of look like icicle, are really nice pieces. I discovered some in one of my bins because I think I had them for like an overhang or something. I don't really know. But I have a bunch of these white ones, and I started using them there. That really helped because I was really running low on pieces. Last one, I decided to add the little this is not the Snow Chewie. I don't know why I don't have the Snow Chewie here. This is just a regular Chewbacca, but that is fine. You could add the Snow Chewie. I think it would look a little bit better. And so just turning it around. I use these icicle pieces, and that just adds a really nice, look. It really just kind of helps it feel a little bit more snowy and helps it just get along. So those are the 3 Rebel ones right there. They're just kind of separate things that look nice. Oh, I found my Snow Chewie here. So you switch them out. I was using it for my Mos Eisley mock, which you guys, if you subscribe, have seen. You can go check it out on my channel. That's a really cool mock that I did. Much more condensed. But you got a lot of cool Easter eggs in that. This one I didn't really include many Easter eggs just because it wasn't the goal of this mock. These are mini mocks. I'm not going to include many Easter eggs, if any. So, those are the Rebels section. Let's get into the Imps. Before we do the Imperial big thing, let's just talk about this little probe droid. I really like the way this actually turned out. It's just the regular probe droid, and if you remove it, you'll notice that it's just like this little snowy bank. And the way this looks is just, I feel like, phenomenal. Like, that's just a really nice terrain work. And if I had more pieces like this, I'd really work on this. This actually does turn on a white piece with gray studs. That is like the turning piece, and it really helps this kind of like turn just like on its own, because I know they did. And that's just kind of like a nice thing to have in the background that looks really nice, just like up against the wall or something. I just really like that way that turned out. It does have another one of those icicle pieces too, actually. It looks phenomenal. That's just really nice. I don't know why that turned out so good, but it did. And finally, the big boy. This one is a mammoth. Well, not a mammoth. It's not that big, but it just has, like, it feels big because there's so many troopers. And I know this was how the Battle of Hoth was. It just feels kind of strange. There's trooper. Bunch of snow troopers, all just kind of lined up here, fighting against the rebels, the few rebels that we have. And one of the cool things that I did actually make this capable of doing was you can hook the Imperial probe droid on. So up and over, you'll notice that there's one of those right there. And I know this actually doesn't look the greatest, but this is supposed to sit. Oh, it sits right here. So there's like a little gap in there. And this sits in there. That's how you know you're in the right placement. And then you just take a flat 1x4 and you're going to stick it on there. So you push that in there and push it down and it connects. And that actually looks really nice too on there. I just don't, this isn't going to be in the middle of a battle. So I like to keep those separate, but that is a cool thing that we added. So just to start with the big mock, this thing likes to come out. It can come out very easily. But just to start off with, the one thing you can do is this is like a battery pack that I created here. It's removable. It has a place for his blaster. And it just, it has a little control panel. Pretty simple. A little, less, stuff in there. It has this wire thing that really connects it on. And that's just on, the separate plate here. That actually can just connect. And if you take it off, you can remove it and then hook up the little rebel sneaking up behind them and attacking. So I think that's a little cool thing just from the front. Like if you have the battery pack just sitting back there, he's sneaking up. Maybe he's gonna blow that thing up or something. I don't know. I just thought that was a little cool thing that you could do. That I've kind of made this very modular, which I really like the way it ends up being. But, it's maybe not the most convenient, but it works and it seems really nice. Again, there's a lot of people who are just, standing, doing this, operating this, or you get extra blasters or something. In some way, you always end up with extra blasters because some guys is always doing something. Maybe it's the scout troopers on the speeder. Maybe it's the guy operating this. And so, I just have some clips here. There were none included in the set. But I added those just to store those blasters. And then this is just a little station. So if you remove it, it's really easy to remove. It's just kind of propped up. It actually looks better in there because this doesn't look very good. But you just have a blaster clip there, a little control panel, and then a radio dish and sticks there. And then I just have an officer controlling it. And then, moving around to the front, you've got a lot of terrain work, so they've, built up kind of, trenches here, is what I kind of got at. You've got, a sharpshooter kind of guy, the guy with the longer rifle, in the back. He's kind of just hiding back there. This guy's kneeling down, so if you'll take a look up and over, you'll notice that I actually reversed the legs. This is a technique that a lot of people do. And it's just so that they stick down. It looks fine. I don't love the way it looks. But it is something you can do. This guy is just kind of running out, trying to finish him off. Probably will end up dying. Always happens like that. Then I did remove the stud shooter from this. It's just too bulky and don't love the way it looks. So I added the same thing from the AT-AT. Just lots of terrain work. And then also adding grates if you'll... I didn't have many of these, but I really think that adds some nice, cloth texture, and just all this texture. Texture is really important on and just adding, I really like the way this dark gray contrasts a little bit. I know some people really didn't like why they did that, but I really liked it. I think it really adds some nice contrast, some clips for binoculars right there. And just as this is another view, everybody's just kind of standing up, all ready to fight. This guy is raised up right here. There's just a little higher section. So he's on an extra height. You'll see right there. And there are some holes there and I forgot to cover that up. But, it's not a huge deal. And this guy does need a place to stand. You could find a tour or something like that. I really just like the way this turned out overall. Just the overall look, looking at it from behind. A little probe droid in the distance. Some some rebels fighting them. Their last, like, moments, maybe. Chewbacca, we know, will escape. But maybe it's, like, their last couple of moments. This one, the speeder's just zooming in. This one's curving around, firing at them. This guy maybe is sneaking out behind, maybe, like, their last hope. You know, just kind of, like, the little, like, scene that you really can create with this set. I think it's really nice, and it's just something that you can really do, something that you can expand on. I love these battle pack builds, especially when they're just like a little piece of snow, because you get those pieces, and then you can make this more bigger MOC. So that's kind of how that turned out. I really like the way it looks. I really like the way it can be displayed. The only sad thing is you need more, like, a lot of space, kind of. Sort of like my Mos Eisley MOC. But I will probably do some more videos, like more Hoth kind of things, videos in this future, maybe, especially when, like, the Hoth Rebel Trooper Pack, that'll be definitely reviewed, especially once I can get my hands on a clone minifigure pack, which has released, but is now back-ordered on LEGO.com, so that's kind of, like, a problem for me, but I would like to, like, once I get all the Hoth sets, I'll, like, take all the Hoth sets, including the AT-AT, including, like, maybe this, and just kind of create a scene, maybe do, like, a 2-minute video with, like, just some music in the background or something, and just kind of showcase all that, because I think it's cool to just show you all that. Also, releasing right around the same time, you'll get a really nice review on one of my personal favorite display pieces ever made by LEGO. It's really nice. I am gonna spoil it. It's Baby Yoda or Grogu. Or the child. It's this is so well done. This is amazingly well done. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I've got a lot in that video. Very well done set. I really liked it. Got it for my birthday. That was really nice to get. I've been wanting that for a while. But also, just look forward to those weekly MOCs. If you just want to see the MOC, even so, hit that subscribe button. And check back on Wednesdays every week or Thursdays, and the videos should be out. So I'm looking forward to doing this because it's going to add some more content and not force me to do, like, an improvement video every week. And if you like that kind of stuff, weekends and Fridays are days that I will post stuff. Fridays, Mondays, over the weekend. And then you may get some extra content on Wednesday. But that's basically an overview. I did a bunch of improvements in my past working here. And so if you want to check any of that out, head on over to my channel. Click that little icon below. If you like this video, you want to see more mini MOCs like this, I've already posted one. So go check that one out. And so I'll see you next time. Just hit that subscribe button. Leave a like if you like this video. And look forward to some more future content. This is WHM Brick Bros signing off.